In this video, we're going to go through the long only, short only buttons and talk about how you guys can set them up. Couple things that you need to know. First of all, your strategies need to be set up and ready to go before you use these two buttons. Okay, so internally I have breakouts and pullbacks, both strategies turned on. Over here I have the automation on, and I have my strategies button green up here or area green up here telling me that I have live strategies running. But the long and short are both red, so I'm not going to take any trades yet. They're temporarily paused. Now, I notice that I've got a market right now. I'm going to pause this for a minute. That I have a market that I want to start trading. Let's say, for example, when I break above this area, let's just use my F6 tool, or below this area. All right, I don't care which one, but I want to flip on the longs or shorts when I get above or below one of these two areas. So the upper area is going to be 76.23. So I'll come in here and I'll click my long button, and it brings up this window that gives me a trigger price. So I'll type in 76.23 and I'll click OK. Now that turns that button yellow. That means that it's active, but no strategies are going to run yet until that button is green. Now on the shorts, I'm going to put it in at 75.87. Click the short, I get this window, 75.87. Click OK. Now it's yellow again. So if I hit the bottom, I'm going to turn shorts on. If I hit the top, I'm going to turn longs only on. Now, it is possible for it to come up and hit the longs, then they come down and hit the shorts if they're too close together, and turn both of those on. So you've just got to remember that. If you're really looking to trade in only one direction, this is the way that you guys can do it on breakouts. Now, once these bars turn green, it's still only going to do what I tell it to do. And that's whatever I have set up in my strategies. It is not turning on and taking the breakout. You have to remember that. When this button turns green, do not expect it to take a trade right away. It's only going to then do what you have set up here. All right, let's start moving forward on our strategies. We'll see those buttons turn green. All right, let's stop. I broke here. There's my green button. Now my logs are enabled. I'm going to take longs at this point forward based on whatever I have set up under strategies. Now, at this point, if I wanted to, I can turn shorts. Okay, I've got my longs. I've broken out to the long side. I'm going to take longs only, and we'll get a trade in here somewhere. I'm sure I've got these set up very loose. There it is. There's my long trade. And, at this point, I've got my stops and my targets in place. Since I don't have any trailing stops, I can actually move these. I can set my stop down here. Now, remember, this is a fully automated strategy. This is not the trade ticket. But yet, I can still move all of these in my fully automated strategy. It's pretty neat. It allows me that if I want to manually override it on the screen, I can, except for trailing stops. It's always going to move that stop back or break evens and things like that. Okay? So there it is. You've got a nice little push to the upside here. We'll run that back up. Again, I don't know where this goes. All right, there we go. Nice little profit there. Nice little trade. That's how to use that long only, short only button. Okay, now the second part of this button is, let's say that I want it to work immediately. I don't want to put a price in. If I click that, I can come over here and I can check this enable immediately. Bam, it's now on immediately. Same thing on the shorts. Click it immediately and it's on immediately. Now if you want to use these to pause the market, it's not recommended unless you're going to use longs only or short only. If you want to just pause the market, just click the automation button here, and as long as that's red, your market is paused.